Yo, what up, gang? I am the Printer Trader, better known as TPT Concepts. Today is August 28th, 2025. The time is now 25 a.m. And before we hop into these charts, let's get a word of Jesus Christ, our Lord and Savior. Today, I will be reading from Galatians chapter 6, verse 9, and it reads, "And let us not grow weary of doing good, for in due season we will reap if we do not give up." Okay, gang. And I chose this verse due to the fact that when you stand disciplined and not seeing results, it's so easy to have a mindset to want to give up. But God don't want us to give up. He actually wants us to lean on Him more, if that makes any sense. All right, that's what I'm learning. Okay, so um, and again, gang, this is stuff that I struggle with as well. Tap in with me, but not just on a trading tip, spiritual as well. You feel me? So again. Galatians chapter 6, verse 9. Go check that out, gang. In Jesus' name, amen. All right, gang. When you come to the charts, you would always kind of Forex Factory, see if you have any news. And I will show you guys the trade I took on UJ earlier this morning. I know usually I do a video trading the Forex. Today I'll switch it up a little bit. I'm gonna trade ETLs from like 9:30 to probably like 11:45. Okay, we had news at 8:30, red folder. Okay, and I took advantage of it, and I'll show you how. And now we have news at 10 o'clock, so that should bring some volume into the stock market. Okay, gang. I usually trade like things like SPY, GLD, IBIT. All right, today I probably won't be trading SPY because it's trading around all-time highs. Okay, let's hop into the top line analysis, gang. We're gonna start with IBIT, okay, which is the ETF for Bitcoin. You see up here? Oh, hold on. Whoa, right here, up here. All right. So let's hop down. Let's hop into it. Okay, again, we are clearly bullish due to the fact that the pre-market is trading above yesterday's close and yesterday's daily candle was bullish. So let's go down to the 1 hour time frame and marking levels up for your ETF or stock versus Forex. Gang, it's like night and day almost. I'm gonna be honest, right? These ranges are a little tighter, right? So where price is trading, I am willing to take buys in this range, but if price just shoots up to open the market, it won't give me an entry. Okay. Let's go down to the 30 minute. So on the 30 minute, I'll take sales below this level here. And again, the strategy that we use is universal. You can use it for Bitcoin, stocks, ETFs. You know, the only thing that you have to really do is just be patient. Okay. So buys above here. Because we're still looking for what? Clean candles. Okay. It don't matter what chart we looking at. Okay. And I'll also take buys above this level too. So if we miss these buys right here coming up, I'll take, again, more clean traffic right here. Okay. Got more clean traffic right there. So something like just a simple break and retest game. Come down to, so the support. This would be your and gang, you come to the chart, you have to do a top-down analysis so you'll be prepared for the randomness of the market. And by prepared, I mean flowing with the market. Not saying I don't know if y'all heard that bell, but it's time to go. The market is open. Okay. See, go to the 15. Yeah. And again, with all this clean traffic here, the price might just shoot up. But if we get a retest of this level, I will take buys on IBIT coming up. So we would just be patient on that. And again, gang, we'll probably be here for about maybe 2 hours and max 2 hours and a half. Okay. And after I do these top down analysis, I will show you guys the trade that I took on UJ early this morning. Okay, you see price just shooting up. So, and again, gang, if we miss these buys here, we also can take buys above this level here. Don't get FOMO, gang. Just be patient. Don't blow your account. You feel me? Relax. Alrighty, let's go to IWM. We are fairly bullish as well. Wow, we got, I guess you could say some clean candles as far as when it comes to the ETFs. And again, gang, the ranges are very tight. So when you're marking up these levels, make sure you be careful. All right, you see you got a support here and a resistance here. Go to the 30. Okay, see how these levels are holding up? I am willing to take sales below here due to this. You got wicks to fill and you got clean traffic. Wicks get filled during times of high volume. I guess you could say I'll take buys above. Yeah, I'll take buys above this level here. You see here? You get a push up, retest, push up. Okay. The vantage point to be somewhere in here. Okay, let's go back to today. You see our price is rejecting the level, but we'll be patient and wait for these candles to actually close. Yeah, you see how on the 30-minute, it's a nice clean support. Then you go down to the 15. You see how you had this fake out right here? And that's what you got to be mindful of. So that's why we're going to be waiting for a retest. Again, gang, thank you guys for the support. Really do appreciate it. Let's look left on the 15. On the 15, this can be adjusted just a smidge. You see this resistance here? Got an advantage point here. Okay. Yeah, you see how it's clean coming up? I got a resistance here. You see what price does right here? All right. And again, that's all we're doing, gang. Just looking left to get right. Sometimes I mean we will have to adjust our levels, but that is okay. Okay, guys, so this is pretty much what I am looking for IWM. I'll take buys above this level. I'll take some sales below here. And every trading plan that we're drawing out, gang, I make sure I show you guys to the left so you won't think, you know what I'm saying? You see here? You gotta push down to this advantage point. I don't want you to think that I'm just making this up. All right. I want to be as transparent as possible on this channel, which is why I said reach out to me on Instagram, gang, at the Prather Trader underscore, and we can actually trade on Zoom together. This is serious business, gang. I want financial freedom for everybody and their family. All right. Starting with, myself. Okay, gang. So we're looking for something like this. All right. Here on IWM. We'll wait for this candle to close. You see it has little to no top wick. We get pressed to close above. It could be faking sellers out. All right. But I cannot take a position on that candle due to the fact that it doesn't have the top wick. All right, gang. GLD is so bullish. Oh, wow. We go down to the 1 hour. Yeah, we're pretty much just up here. We got a resistance here. And I guess here, I guess you can say price trading within this range right here. Nice clean. And the exposure below this level, I guess you come down to here. Oh, wow. Okay. I guess you got some pretty decent ranges today. I am willing to take buys above here. And let me show you guys why, game, because when I'm looking left, you see here, nice clean candle coming up. Let's see if we can get a closure above. You see below the support here, we have nice clean candles coming down. Let's find an advantage point, guy. We're going right in here. An advantage point is pretty much just a key level. Most times it's going to be a resistance and support, you see? And again, when you come to the chart, make sure you are looking to see what time we have news. So honestly, I might, depending on how price action look, you know what I mean? Because the trade I took on UJ, I did enter 15 minutes prior to news, which I'm okay with that. See, okay, you see here on IWM, we're getting price. I mean, on IBIT, we got price trading above the range. And if you've been on the channel before, gang, you pretty much know that we're not, I don't want to take a trade within this range, between this purple range, pretty much. We have news at 10, so I'll just be patient, gang. Just wait on price action. Again, today is Thursday, August 28th, 2025. It's 9:48 a.m. Okay, gang, you're now trading inside of the paradigm with the Prather trader. Okay. Okay, gang. It's 9:40, so we got 20 minutes into news. Only thing we can do now is just be patient and wait on price action. Let's not forget trading is 90% waiting, probably about 10% actually trading. So, like if this 15-minute kind of closes above, I can't just enter a buy, especially knowing that we got news at 15 minutes. Or I could use the news to my advantage, like I did for UJ. Oh yeah, I forgot I still gotta show you guys that trade. Gold is bullish. 3 minutes for this 15-minute candle closing. I'm gonna be honest, gang, if price meet the criteria, my job is to into the market. And give me 1 second, and I'm going to explain to you guys what I'm talking about. So here's a trade that I took on UJ earlier today. I already see I have my advantage point. Price came down, it had some clean candles. This position is called an onion. And again, go to time to eat trading and watch the playbook 2.0. All right. I had a buy stop to break this candle's high to push up at this resistance. I want to say price actually did kept pushing up to ultimately hit the TP. I believe so, I'm sure. But yeah, I took profit up here. A real nice trade, guy. And that was me taking advantage of the news that time. So see here, price pushing up. I would need for price to pull back for me to take buys coming up. Got about 1 minute. 1 minute for this 15-minute candle closure. We got for closure, retest, and confirmation. All right. You see IBIT, not sure if we want to close in the range or on top, so we'll be patient for that. Okay, IWM is clearly closing back inside of the no trade zone. So, and that's the cool part about the strategy game. You don't have to like waste your time looking at price action that doesn't meet your criteria in order to enter the trade. Okay, gang, I'll be honest. Here on GLD, hmm, we did get a closure above. Got a closure above on the 15. And my alert is saying that I guess IBIT closed above as well. Let's go down to the lower time frames. Okay, gang, you see how this candle open with no top wick? That's kind of what we wanted. But if it just flip bullish and just drive up, then that's not our trade. We want a lower wick to come further down. Okay. If we were to enter this position, yeah, nah, we'll let price go. But if we took this trade, it's not a bad position because as you can see, you definitely have a clean candle to the left. Yep, price is filling the wick. So let me see what IBIT want to do. And yeah, as long as IWM trading within his range, we want GLD to kind of pull back, give us a retest because we already have a closure. All right. We just need a retest of confirmation. But again, gang, if you want to know what I'm talking about or want to get familiar with it, I have videos on my channel. Just go back and watch them. And I would suggest you watch them all the way through. And if you don't want to watch my videos personally, you can watch my mentor game, Nick Stewart, Time to Eat Trading. Watch the videos in its entirety. Okay. If you cannot watch the videos without skipping through trying to look for the trade, and I'm gonna be honest, gang, this may not be something you would be interested in doing because trading is waiting patiently for price action. All right, we got 12 minutes for this 15-minute candle closure. And we also got news at 10, so wow. You know what? I'm gonna clone this. But I'm not gonna trade in here either. Yeah, gang, I'm not gonna trade in here or in here today. I'll trade above this level and below this advantage point. You just see price push down. All right. Let's make this support line. Switch these. And this is how you float the market, gang. Yeah, we'll leave price alone. Look what it did in this. You see, and that's what I'm saying about um our ETFs, the Forex. They are similar when it comes to the chop, but the ranges are just a little bit tighter. So your entry's got to be a little more precise. So, all right, let's see. We got to see. This was not a bad long position. Okay. But again, this bottom wick was just not enough for me, even though we did get a wick fill. So I'll be taking profits right here with this wick fill and then see if I can get a push up to this advantage point. All right. Nice trade. Nice trade. Yeah. Clean traffic to the left, closure above. But yeah, I didn't necessarily get that retest that I was looking for. And as far as IBIT, we got 9 minutes for this 15-minute candle close. I won't take a trade in here today because you see our price kind of chopped up over here as well. Um, but you see here on the 30-minute below this support, you do got a clean candles coming down to this advantage point right up in here. So let's just be patient, gang, and get on price action. Wow, getting a huge sell-off by IWM, and GLD is just pushing up. If you're in these buys on GLD, great buys. Hmm. So I have buys above this level. And again, gang, don't get FOMO if what you were waiting for did not play out. Don't just hop into the market. Okay. Great trade though. Yeah. And doing these videos, I can learn from stuff like this. So next time, with this small bottom wick like this, I may enter to come fill the wick and continue to push up. You know what I mean? I got to get better with the breakouts. This would have been considered a breakout. See how I closed above the range. Um, then I get the retest I was looking for, but this wick never broke the previous candle lows. Okay. Then to enter a position right here, breaking the previous candle highs to keep pushing up. That's not a bad trade at all. Let's see if it actually goes to hit the advantage point. Gang, ever since I stopped focusing on money and just learning how to trade, I'm not gonna cap. FOMO and things that I thought I couldn't like manage, I don't even have to think about it anymore. You know what I mean? And gang, when you get a chance, you gotta go watch some professional traders, how they trade, how they think. Okay. Yeah. IBIT. Again, you're gonna have your stop loss advantage point and take profit already on the chart before you enter a position. Okay, we got news in about 6 minutes. 6 minutes, man. Bullish. Yeah, that was a good trade on GLD, man. Good trade. So the next time I will pull the trigger. And again, gang, you don't always have to enter the market to see if something will work. Because I am definitely not in a demo account on live trading for sure. Let's see. Okay, gang, you see what price did rejecting this level here that we had marked off. Oh, gang, GOD is getting a nice push up. But If it can give us a pullback, it will be even better. But I can see news definitely pushing it up to hit this advantage point, though. Matter of fact, I took actually a fade position on GLD. I want to say yesterday. Let me see if I can find it. Yeah, it's right here. Let me see. You see here, I took this fade position. It was counter trend. Yeah, to these buys coming up. I'm not gonna lie, game price end up coming all the way up here yesterday. And that's another thing, like doing these videos, I'm learning about that. Like how I could hold my positions longer throughout the day, things of that nature. All right. In the meantime, let's just be patient, gang, and wait on price action. Okay, gang, it is 10 o'clock. So let's see what this news candle do. And again, it's not financial advice, but I would not suggest you enter the market while news is happening. If you do want to trade the news, you know, you know what I'm saying? I'll say 30 minutes, 15 minutes before, maybe okay. If you just have to get in. GLD did pull back a little bit, but if I was in that trade, I would have definitely took profits somewhere up here. Let the price fill that wick. All right. Yeah, I was just about to say, I definitely can see price filling this wick too, pushing up to this advantage point. But if it pulls back and give us a chance, that'd be cool. But the train might have left the station. All right, gang. As far as IBIT, still waiting for that. We are in the range with IWM. Gang, all we can do now is just be patient, all right? And wait on price action. Thanks again for all the support, gang. Real good trade on G. So if you took those buys on GLD, real good trade. All right, you had clean traffic to the left. And again, I didn't really get the best retest, so but nice wick fill right here. All right. And again, game with these ETLs, price be moving real quick. All right. Looking at IBIT here. We get this counter to close above. We may have buys coming up here. We get a support made on top of this resistance. Yeah, I'll wait for this 15-minute counter to close. All right, gang. We'll just be patient and wait on price action, guy. Okay, again, we got about 4 minutes for this 15-minute candle closure. And again, we get a closure above. We'll be probably looking for buys. You see what price done here in the past. It'll push up. Vantage point right here. Okay. We still got 3 minutes. 3 minutes, man. And again, I won't just enter a buy. I need a bottom wick to come retest. And then a break of the previous kind of high to enter a position. Okay. And again, this GLD, man, good trade. You know what? That was a good trade. Good trade. I get rid of that for today. Let's look at IBIT for now. All right. 3 minutes, 3 minutes for this counter to close, okay? And again, gang, we get a closure above. We're just waiting for a retest and confirmation. Okay. Because we are bullish. And again, gang, if you're enjoying the content, please like and subscribe to the channel. I greatly appreciate it. Reach out to me. We can chop it up about trading, anything, you feel me? You know, I'm married, you know what I'm saying, with a kid. We can talk about family. how to balance that and things of that nature. If you've been a father for longer than what my son is about to be 5 months, if if you've been a father longer than 5 months, you can give me advice. You dig what I'm saying? All right, 2 minutes, gang. 2 minutes for this academy class. Wow, I was on mute the whole time. That's crazy. All right, gang. I was saying, you see why I just didn't enter a long position, even though we got a support made on top of this resistance. All right. I'm still willing to take this buy. You got about 9 minutes for this 15-minute counter to close. So let's just see what price want to do. Like if price come back, break these highs, I'll be honest, probably enter long position here on IBIT. And I'll be honest, I definitely got to show you guys the trade I took while I'm actually doing this video. It was something I was trying out. I didn't want to show you guys. It was a playbook setup, but it was something that I was just trying out. And matter of fact, here's a picture of it right here. All right, the short I just took on IWM, but we'll get back to that in a minute. Let's see. We got 7 minutes for this counter to close. Okay, we got price coming back up. Go to IBIT. Yeah, again, the point of this channel was to um get my discipline right, gang. You feel me? So I go over that IWM trade once. So we got the retest as well. So now we just waiting on confirmation, which is a break of the previous kind of high. And now enter a long position because again, gang, we have clean traffic coming up to the left. And we see what price has done in this range before. As traders, gang, what do we do? Look left to get right. Look left to get right. Okay. So today, gang, I am 2 for 2. I took a trade before I got on the video, and matter of fact, let me see if I can find it right. All right, this is a trade that I just took here that hit my advantage point. And again, it was just something I was trying out, trying to see if price can fill this wick. Okay, you got to close your back inside the range. All right, price left a wick to fill, broke the highs, and then I pretty much entered right here to see if price would come down to fill this wick. It's the full TP right here. I already took pretty much all my position at the advantage point and a little bit more down here. So that was a good trade I just took on IWM. And again, gained the ETF's trading range is they're just tighter. You see how tight the ranges are? So your execution got to be like almost flawless. Okay. And I'll be honest, gang, I definitely hid the entry from you guys for sure, for sure. But here was a screenshot right here. All right. But as far as IBIT looked like it's trying to sneak back into the range, gang. Um, and I got rid of GLD, so I won't get FOMO. Okay. We got 5 minutes for this 15-minute counter to close. And it's pretty much been bearish the whole entire time. So, and again, gang, just try to take 1 to 2 trades a day. Since I trade Forex and ETFs, I take 1 to 2 trades on both since it's two separate accounts. And I showed you guys the position I took on UJ earlier. And here is the IWM short that I just did. Came down to hit the advantage point. Okay, good trade. Now, gang, let's just be patient. We will delete that because we see price trying to sneak back inside of this range. All right, where it eventually moves down. So again, gang, it is August price action. Do not blow your account, gang. Just be patient. All right. And I'm not looking at SPY today again because it's at all-time highs. 4 minutes for this 15-minute candle to close. Okay. And I am willing to take my sales under this 30-minute support coming down to this advantage point. All right, gang. Thanks again for all the support. I really do want to impact the community in a positive way, gang. So this might have been a good entry. Got a closure below, broke the highs, and now price is pushing down. But now you got a resistance here that could potentially be a support to move back up. So yeah, gang, just be patient. Just be patient, gang. Okay, gang. We see this candle on IBIT close inside the range with no bottom wick. Okay. So that's really not giving this candle any range to drive in. So price could be trying to pick up some sellers and close above and keep pushing up. All right, we are bullish on the day. I know I'm not taking any sales until you feel me. We break this swing low right here. Okay. You see, even on a 30-minute, no bottom wick. So just be careful. Don't blow your account. Yeah, gang. I want you to keep hearing that. Keep hearing that. So you won't over risk. All right. You'll have a stop loss. Uh-oh. Look at there, gang. This, the current candle just gave this candle a bottom wick. It can either break its own lows and keep pushing down or flip bullish and close back above this level here. But if sellers did get it to push back down in this range, there is a high probability that price could push down. So we'll see. Let's just take a peek at SPY. See what it's doing. Okay. We're trading at all-time highs for sure. As we can see here on the daily, right? On kind of 30-minute. Okay. Wasn't a bad trade if you're in these buys on SPY right now. But again, I didn't feel comfortable trading it at all-time highs, I'll be honest. Just wanted to take a peek at it. That's a nice long position right there. Yeah, I don't really look at QQQ like that. All right, so let's see what IBIT want to do, guy. Let's see. Okay, gang, I definitely got to be transparent because that's what kind of community we are. All right. Like I was telling you guys, when it comes to the ETFs, the ranges are tight. So you can see here, we do have some clean candles coming down here. The current candle just gave the previous candle a bottom wick. I'm gonna be honest, gang. If this candle come up, make a top wick, and then break its own lows, I might get into a sell coming down. All right, because I was just looking at it. I'll be honest. But if price closes above the range, this trade to be voided. But you do see what price did here. And again, when you're trading the ETLs, again, you are really scalping. You feel me? Like the real definition of scalp. All right. Let me see. Let's see. Yeah, again, you see how we're getting a top wick coming to reject this level, which is the support that it just made. You see here, price broke the support. So if it comes to reject it and then break its own lows, the position that looks something like this. All right, advantage point to be somewhere up in here. All right, if the position is taken. Okay, but it looked like price is pushing up. 7 minutes for this 15-minute candle to close. And again, gang, if price closes inside the range, I will not just hop into a buy. I still will need a bottom wick to retest this level, and then I'll take buys coming up. And again, gang, we just looking for clean candles. All right. And again, these ranges are tight, but you do see the prices like almost $1 apart. So, and again, in the ETLs, it's not like Forex. That's why I love trading both, gang. It's challenging. All right. Where is we got okay. So for this short position, I'm thinking about the criteria. We already have a closure. You see, we have price close here, and now again, and the retest would be this top wick, and my confirmation would be a break of these lows to come down, fill this clean traffic, and retest this support. Or again, gang, since price is bullish on the day, we could close above this level and keep pushing up to this advantage point. Let's see if we have a closer advantage point. Maybe right in here. Yeah, that's not bad. Yeah, gang, because if price closed above here, my stop loss will had to be pretty much all the way down here. So I need that bottom wick to use it as a stop loss, and then a break of the previous candle high, and I'll take buys coming up. So let's just be patient, gang, and wait on price action. Oh wow, gang! Would you look at that? Surprise, surprise. Bearish candle, no bottom wick. Bullish candle makes a bottom wick forward. Now it's pushing back up. Yeah, right now price is really just moving sideways right here. All right. That's why I need a bottom wick to retest this level. I'm not just gonna hop in. We got about 3 minutes, less than 3 minutes for this 15-minute candle to close. Okay. And we will just be patient. We've already taken 2 trades today. So we have a green day thus far. Let's not ruin it. You feel me? Time is now 10:42. We'll probably be here till around, I'll say 11:30. I think 11:30. Probably call it a session. Yeah, you're breaking the previous candle highs. Hmm. 2 minutes gain, 2 minutes for this 15-minute candle to close. Okay, gang, we got 20 seconds. This candle does look like it's going to close above this resistance. Okay. All right, gang, we got a closure above. Let's see if we can get a retest, which is a bottom wick. And then I'll see about entering a long position. Again, gang, we're 2 for 2 for the day. Let's be patient and wait on this price action. So many days I've won trades and given the money right back to the market. I'm not gonna cap. All right, this kind of just open. We're looking for it to give us a bottom wick to kind of like retest. You see how it has no bottom wick now? We wanted to give us a bottom wick, and then to be honest, and give us a bottom wick. I might enter the break of the current candle highs to see if we to get a better entry. To see if we just keep pushing up. So it'll look something like this. Okay. And again, we do want a steeper bottom wick than that. You feel me? It's not enough retest for me. So again, if price takes off, it takes off. Yeah, let me get that out of there. Gang, I want a steeper bottom wick than that for this entry. Look like price may be trying to go for the wick, but let's just be patient, gang, and just wait on price action. And again, gang, August price action, you feel me, has definitely been a little different. So if prices want to push up with a small wick, just let it go. All right. It just broke the previous kind of highs. So I definitely can see it continue to push up. So if you're in these longs, good trade. We've called out two good trades today. So, we're definitely getting better at reading these charts. Okay. And once you get comfortable with the position, like looking at it and seeing it, picking up on it, you'll be comfortable entering the market with no hesitation. So if I'm telling you guys I'm waiting for something, matter of fact, similar to, let's see, okay, this trade here. You see, got a closer back in the range, but this candle didn't have a top wick. So I had to wait for this candle to create a wick to fill. All right. The candle broke the highs, made a resistance back inside of the range. So more like a fake out. Okay. For sales to come on down. You see it eventually hit the TP. All right. And I had a bullish bias for IWM. I'm out of the trade, but price is still pushing down. So this was not a bad trade at all. Uh, as far as IBIT, it's almost 11 o'clock. So this could be the push that traders were waiting for. Yeah, this could be it right here. Buy out the support to come on up. I could see that. I just didn't feel comfortable with it. I actually took these buys yesterday, right here. Yeah, again, good trade, whoever inside these buys. You see how I'm not getting FOMO, not just trying to enter the market. I'm just watching the gang and learning and getting better. Okay. I'm learning to fall in love with the process. I've been trading for 2 years. You feel me? That's beautiful. All right. And again, the price go ahead and run up and hit that advantage point. I may just call it a session. Like I said, I've already taken two trades. All right. May come back for the Asian session. Overall, pretty good trading day. I called the longs on GLD. Let's see what GLD is doing. Because I definitely call those longs. Yeah. Okay. Now it's kind of just moving sideways. But yeah, if you took these longs right here pretty much out the open, good trade. We called that. Actually took this trade here. Yeah, so wow, good trade. Okay, 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 IBIT. We got 7 minutes for this 15-minute counter to close. Let's see what's going on here. All right. We may have three trades, gang. It's almost 11 o'clock. I'll give it to like 11:30, 11:45 latest, because at 12 o'clock, you feel me, traders definitely do go to lunch on Wall Street. I don't know why people don't think that's real, because it is. That's what Mark Douglas said. Rest in peace to the GOAT. All right, nice push on GLD today. Nice short position on IWM. I'm trying to see, did I journal that trade? I think I did. Okay, yeah. I got to journal it. Gang, journal every trade that you take. It will help you, gang. And not taking positions, but um calling the market, that helps you out too, because the next time you see it, I'm telling you, you're gonna take it. But if you take it and you're not familiar with it, like your heart gonna be beating real fast, you know what I mean? Hands gonna be sweating. So I took that around what about 10? Let's see. I think I took that trade. Yeah, about 10. Yeah, go out to 10. Yeah, let's say about 10, 15. Took trade around 10, 15. And the journal of the trade, gang, is so simple. And once you do it a few times, this was it was yeah, gang. I say this was a celery play. Hmm. Looked like a celery play to me. Fade. Oh my God. It was a fade, bro. Off the 15. You weirdos. Oh my God. It was a fade. I'm like, yo, what is that? Yeah, gang. I be look like it's gonna push up. And that wasn't a bad trade, but I mean, this little bottom wick was not good enough for me because price could have easily just kept on pushing down back inside the range. But if you are inside of these buys, good job. Great job, guy. And as far as these sales that we took on IWM, this was a fade position. It wasn't a celery, it was a fade. You do what I'm saying? It was counter trend. We had a bullish bias, closure back inside the range. Price left a wick to fill here. Okay. Made a nice top wick. I entered a position here to come down to fill the wick, and that's what price is done. All right. On this channel game, we're just doing our best to make trading as simple as we possibly can. And yeah, I can see Bitcoin pushing up with all of this clean. I can see it holding up here at this resistance, but other than that, it may fly. Bitcoin may fly, baby. 3 minutes for this 15-minute candle to close. Yeah, if the next 15 minute don't pull back, I'll call it a session and I will be back for Asian more than likely. If not, gang, y'all know I'm back for New York. All right, let's be patient. Wait for our setup here. Okay, gang, we did get a closure above on a 15. Let's see here. Yeah, we did close above this resistance. See how this, yeah, gang, it's the same on a 30 minute. Like, I want to take this buy coming up, but look how big my stop loss would be, gang. And again, trading ETFs and Forex, not the same. I know this may not look like a big stop loss, but I'm telling you, gang, try it. You feel me? Try it. Nah, gang, we need a bottom wick at least. You feel me? I'm gonna be patient. If you in these buys, I really do hope it push up though. Yes, sir. All right. It's 11:02. I give it a little bit more time and then I call it a session. Because like I said, we already took two trades today. All right. Thanks again for all the support, gang. Appreciate it. Like and subscribe. All right. And hang around people that hold you accountable, hold yourself accountable, live for God. Discipline, consistency. Come on, gang. That's all we into right now. That's it. Okay, gang. Even though we still got 24 minutes for this 30-minute counter to close and about 8 minutes for this 15-minute. This was the bottom wick I was talking about. Let's see. Come down to this resistance. So the price breaks above here. I'll enter a long position because you see this bottom wick We tested this resistance right here to the left, closure back above. So yeah, just kind of come back its own highs. I don't mind getting into a long position here on IBIT. Make sure I have everything set up. Show you guys I'm in a live account for show. Okay. Yeah, it looks something like this. And again, what price is showing me that it is making a higher low. You see? And then if it breaks its own highs, it's telling me I want to continue pushing up to potentially hit this advantage point and then full TP. Because again, we have plane traffic to the left. Okay. We have price kind of fake out some sellers, kind of close back to the side inside the range. A support made here. Great. Let's see, guys. Let's see, get this out of here. Yeah, as long as we're trading above this resistance, I'm willing to enter into a long position. Like if we close purely in this range, the trade will no longer be valid. Okay, let's be patient. Wow, I was on mute the whole time. That is crazy. My bad, Gabe. But no, again, if price break this high, I'll get into some buys, and this bottom wick could probably be my stop loss. As long as price is trading above this level here, I'll be interested in buys. But closure back below the range. I mean, not below the range, back inside of this range here. Not today. Not today. I'll wait for this clean traffic coming down. Again, gang, if you enjoying the content, you feel me, like and subscribe. We can chop it up one-on-one, gang. Instagram, hop on Zoom and trade, whatever you feel comfortable doing. Again, I know traders be wanting to trade on YouTube, but just sometimes may not have the courage to do it. But hey, come on, gang. You sit there, you study, and if you had a heart to want to help out the community and help other people get better, I mean, they gonna have to see your journey. And that's why I started this channel, so you guys can see my journey. Like 2 years in exactly. So let's go from here. My goal is to have like 100 videos on this channel by the end of the year, day in and day out. You feel me? Okay, gang. I'm sure a lot of retail traders entered a long position right here. Now they're currently in drawdown. But if the price break the current candle high, I'll be honest, I'm gonna be in it right there with them. But I had to wait for this bottom wick first to retest this resistance right here to the left. 14 minutes, gang. 14 minutes for this 30-minute candle closure. And again, gang, ETF price action moves a little different from Forex, so let's be patient. The entries do have to be pretty much, like I said, flawless. Like you see this trade here already pulling back to the advantage point. So if you didn't take profit quick, you feel me? Yeah, this was the fade position. Yeah, gang, this was the fade position I took earlier. If you want to know about these positions that I'm taking, we'll keep reiterating this due to the fact that I'm just 2 years in, but my mentor Nick Stewart been trading for about 6 years of experience. Go watch this video, gang. Okay, right here. It will make trading simple for you. I can almost guarantee it due to the fact that I'm not God. So, okay, look like I might have got into a long position here on IBIT to see if we can keep pushing up. Okay. Okay, again, let's see if we can get price to keep pushing up. Again, we have clean candle to the left. We got a closure above, got a nice bottom wick to retest this resistance here. The candle just broke its own highs. So let's see if we can get price to keep pushing up, break the previous candle high and hit this advantage point. We are bullish on the day. Okay. We did get price to trade inside this range. All right, make a support on top of this resistance. Also on top of this one. Okay, so let's just see if price can push up, man. And again, you will not win every trade. Our job is just to execute the setup when it appears. We got 11 minutes. This candle to close. And again, trying to get better with these breakouts. Um, I will, gang. And that's why I made this channel, you feel me? To face my fears and to do it right here on camera. All right. Stop loss right down here. Yeah. And this is all good, gang. This is all good. When you watch the live stream of my mentor, you're gonna see him, take trades. Every trade don't go your way. I can see what I could have done better. This is the bottom wick I was probably waiting for, huh? Let me go ahead and get out of this position. All right. Go ahead and take a picture of it. Yes, sir. I want to say this is my second loss. Beautiful. Beautiful. All right. Beautiful. The time is now 11:20, which is around when I was probably going to stop looking for a position anyway. And you see here again, it's that third trade. But luckily, I'm still green on the day. Okay. That was a great overall trading day game. IBIT could be faking us out. And this is why, don't worry, game. From now on, I will be waiting for that bottom wick to retest this level because look, you see price doing it right now. Okay? So go with your first instinct. But we went really low risk, okay, and got out the trade very early. So, all right, gang. Thanks for trading with me. I am the Pray the Trader, TPT Concepts. Like and subscribe to the channel. Hit that notification button if you're enjoying the content. All right. And it takes a lot of courage for me to, trade in front of you guys, but it's all good though. And gang, I could have just been early to the party. Price could still move up today, or just push straight down. And I got up the trade when I was supposed to. Okay. I had a plan, I traded it, and now I just go back and I critique it. Okay, gang. Thanks again for all the support. And the Pray the Trader TPT Concepts. Thanks for trading inside of the paradigm. All right. Hold on, gang. Before we leave, let's see here. Let's see if we can bring up that trade one more time. Okay, this was a trade we just lost. Again, I told you I was getting better with the breakouts. I'm trying to get better with it. All right. And let's see here. Let's go to, let's see if I can. This was a trade I took on IWM. All right. Sales coming down to the advantage point. Even hit to take profit. And here are the buys. Hold on a second. The buys I took. No, hold on. Okay, here it is. Here are the buys I took right here on UJ. Okay. So today I went 2 for 3, a green on the day. Overall, good, great trading day, gang. Great trading day. All right. I'll go back and critique all the trades I took today, and I'll be back in the Asia session. All right. Again, gang, I am the Pray the Trader, TPT Concepts. Thanks for all the support. Like and subscribe to the channel. Hit that notifications bell. You feel me? God bless.